Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I'm coming at you giving you several videos actually while I'm doing orders. So I wanted to come at you guys because I wanted to talk about something. If I'm a little distracted, you know it's because I'm trying to do like three things at one time. But let me turn the TV down. Okay, so I'm coming at you because somebody actually came to me today and said, good for you about the surgery. I've never seen her here before, but I think that she's new to the channel because when I went to her channel, it said that she subscribed a week ago. So she already knows about the surgery, and I believe by her comment, she's well informed about it, actually, about my surgery. But I was coming at you guys because she had posed, not really a question, it was more of a comment. And she said, good for you about the surgery. And I'm paraphrasing everything, of course. And then she said, you're definitely going to need a skin removal because you're going to look like a melted candle. And it's going to bring down your self-esteem after you have the surgery. This is going to Australia. Um, it's going to bring down your self-esteem once you have the surgery. And I mean, I know that as to be true. As far as the part of, it may not be, it may be an issue. Ain't no maybe. It's going to be loose skin. Okay, we already know that. We already acknowledge that. Okay, we know it's going to be loose skin, but many probably are thinking how I'm going to handle that. And I hope I'm able to answer your question now, how I'm going to handle it. Well, I'm going to handle it the best way I can. Um, I'm doing one step at a time. I'm doing this with a purpose. It's not for, even though I know people have said, well, you know, you're lying if you say you're not doing it for vanity reasons and things like that. I'm one that I have a pretty good level of self-esteem. I think that that's clear. Um, I'm doing this weight loss surgery, you guys, because I need help. I want to be able to live. That's why I always constantly mention about me living, because that is my top priority. Sure, we all want to look nice, but I mean, I think I look nice now. Um, I mean, what's your self-esteem level, and what your issues, or what your concerns, or what your priorities may be different from mine. Um, do I think that I'm going to want to get a body lift, uh, tummy tucks or whatever like that? I don't know right now. To tell you the truth, I really don't know. I can only speak about what is going on right now, what I plan on doing right now, and I'm just going to take it step by step because I will be changing physically, mentally, in a lot of different ways. One thing that won't change about me is my values, my morals, my relationship with Christ. Another thing that won't change is who I am inside. I know that a lot of people that are plus size, they have um, that problem that people don't understand who they are inside because they only are focused on the outside. Well, being that I've had that done a lot during my lifetime, naturally I know not to value just the outside and to look at that only. Naturally, I know how to do that because I've had it done to me so long. Um, but um, I am going to go ahead and take it step by step and day by day. That's just what I'm going to do. And if I decide that I can't handle the loose skin, because I know that the loose skin is not just because of uh, people don't like the loose skin because of, it's not just because of vanity reasons. Sometimes it's because they literally, your body, you get infections and, underneath of the loose skin where it's sweating and things like that. But I look at it like this. When you're a big girl and when you're morbidly or super obese, you have loose skin now. Now, I know it's going to get worse, but what I'm saying is that I'm not new to the fact of having loose skin. I'm not going from someone that is 120 pounds and going from having that amount of flesh to having 300 pounds worth of flesh or 350 pounds worth of flesh. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, I'm aware of how it looks. I'm aware of how it feels. I'm aware of all of that. Again, will I get the surgery to have it removed? I don't know. All I can tell you is what I plan on doing now, what my priority and focus is on now. But as we all have the right to change our minds, and certain things may come up that it may switch my focus or whatever, for whatever reasons, we all have that right. And I don't know, I can't tell you what I will do later on, a year and a half from now, when I've lost X amount of pounds. So I will try to keep you guys posted. If I ever feel like my sharing is just for people to come on here and just laugh or to degrade me or to try to attack me or use that as leverage to say things about me or all that kind of stuff, if I ever feel like it's starting to outweigh the good, trust and believe me, I won't do it any longer. I think that's just smart, wouldn't you think? What you say? So, depending upon how I feel, I will share, even if I do embark on that, I will share that with you guys. But again, if I feel like I haven't been supported and encouraged when I was sharing for a purpose and sharing with a purpose, then I won't do it any further, because at that point my intentions are not being received. And then at that point, it may be my time and maybe my season to stop doing it. So I'm very aware of that. I'm making sure that I continue to be aware and take note of it. I just am. I told you guys this not too long ago. I'm learning a lot from YouTube. And it's not always good that I'm learning. It's not good stuff I'm learning. I'm learning how people really can be. I'm learning about people, how they'll treat you, and how, even though you're supporting and encouraging, how much will they give back. I'm learning. I'm watching. I think any smart and observant person would do the same. So I'm just sitting back watching and learning. Being a very observant person, which I've always been. And whenever it's, like I said, whenever I feel that it is starting to outweigh, when it's starting to shift, then I will definitely stop. You may see a change in my videos. You may see lack of sharing. You may see me just doing videos like everybody else, and people support them, so I'm assuming that they will support me as far as staying on my channel, because I watch people, or I have watched people in the past that don't share much of anything besides their reviews, besides, some things that's going on YouTube. They don't share much of their personal life, and people still flock to them. So, you can't say that people will flock to you because you're telling certain things, because it's a lot of people out here that don't tell much of anything. They tell their reviews and they tell the things that they purchase, but besides that, they're not going to, give you any level of deepness. They're not going to give you anything that's valid to your life, or or something that can encourage and inspire you to do in your life. So, and they, they still have views. So I'm assuming that people will still read me. But yeah, so I just wanted to share with you guys if anybody ever had a question. If anybody ever had a question, if they wanted to know if I would have the surgery, the answer is I can't tell you that right now. All I can do is take it step by step and day by day. Just as that's all we all can do. I don't knock anybody that has had the surgery. I know that. Just like I don't knock anybody that has had gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, gastric lap band. I don't knock anybody to do that. Why? Because they evidently found it a need for themselves to be able to live. And who am I to knock that? I would never. I have never and will never. So just like that, I won't knock anybody that decides to have the skin removal. That's the thing. I try to encourage people and inspire people. I'm not trying to get on here to down anybody. I'm not trying to get on here to lift myself up by making the next person or attempting to make the next person less than, or turn your eyes against that person. I'm not on that kind of time. I'm really not. Because I do believe that first of all, it's against God. Second of all, that's the spirit of witchcraft. And third of all, it's just not my personality. I believe in karma. I believe those things come back on you. And whether you express it or not, it will come back on you. And I just don't, even if it didn't come back on me, you guys, I just don't think, it's just not something that I want to focus my energy on. Um, I told you guys, I have a daughter that doesn't have any drama and any silliness and cattiness in her life. And who am I to be her elder, someone who's teaching her and leading her, and here I am doing the same exact thing? That's just not a good look. It's not what I'm about. It's not what I want my daughter to look up to. It's not what I want my family to look up to. It's not something that makes my husband proud to say that his wife is doing that. It's just not something I want to do. And I would rather focus my energy on uplifting another sister rather than attempting to tear her down. So, will I have the surgery? I don't know. Do I frown upon the surgery? No, I do not. Um, how will I feel? Will my self-esteem go down? Hopefully not, because my self-esteem is not because of my physical. Um, I do think I'm attractive, but that's not my whole self-esteem and my whole value. And being that I know that, and I know that that's not my only value and my main value. Um, Having a change of my physical body is not going to change who I am. So hopefully that answered your questions, you guys. I just wanted to do that quick video while I was working, and yeah, and that's it. So on another note, I just added some more stuff to my website, bigcuz52.webs.com. Really, really great items, you guys. Great quality. All the latest trendy things. I have a bargain bin that everything in there is like $7 and under. I don't know if you guys know but everything on my site is under $14. I'm talking about even the highest priced item. So I try to really, really spend a lot of time behind the scenes, you guys, on getting you guys the best deals possible. So therefore I can pass on the best deals for you. You guys already know that the profits for from that business, Kiana's Diva Designs, is going towards my surgery, which is scheduled for December the 10th. And you all know I am a self-pay customer or client or patient. And I will be sharing a lot of that with you guys as well. So on that note, you guys, I love you all so much. I thank you all for tuning in. Talk to you guys later. And be blessed.